Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So we have been discussing about chapter 7 unitary method. So let's discuss homework answer first. So fifth question, this was homework. 20 people are employed to whitewash the school building in 12 days. How many people should be employed if the whitewashing is to be done in 8 days? So in 12 days 20 people are employed to whitewash the school building. Okay, if that work is to be completed in 12 days, 20 people should be employed. Okay, how many people should be employed if the whitewashing is to be done in 8 days? So if that work is to be completed in 8 days, how many people should be employed? So it is given if that work is to be completed in 12 days, 20 people should be employed. Okay, so from this you can find if that work is to be completed in 1 day, how many people should be employed. So comparing here 12 days, here 1 day. So more number of days here, so less number of people. Okay, if more number of days are taken to complete a work means less number of people only needed. Okay, then here less days, less number of days, that is only 1 day. If that work is to be completed in less number of days, then more number of people are needed. Okay, so here more, so you should multiply. Okay, if more comes means you should multiply. So 12 into 20 you can multiply. So you will get 240 people. So if that work is to be completed in 1 day, 240 people should be employed. Okay, now our question is if that work is to be completed in 8 days, how many people should be employed? So you can compare with the 1 day's case. Okay, so here less number of days, so more people. Okay, 8 days, here more days, so less number of people. Okay, you can compare these two. Okay, so here less number of days, more people. So if more number of days, here number of days is more as compared to 1 day. Okay, so less number of people is required. If less comes means you should divide. So divide 240 by 8. So you will get 30 people. So if that work is to be completed in 8 days, 30 people should be employed. Okay. Next is sixth question. 8 taps can fill up a tank in 20 minutes. How many minutes will 10 taps take to fill up the same tank? So if there are 8 taps, okay, it will take 20 minutes to fill the tank. Okay, so in place of this 8 taps, if there are 10 taps, how many minutes it will take to fill up the same tank? Okay, that you need to find here. So in the question it is given 8 taps. It takes how many minutes? 20 minutes. Okay, so if in place of 8 taps we have only 1 tap, first we can find how many minutes 1 tap alone will take to fill the tank. Okay, from this you can find that 8 taps will take 20 minutes to fill the tank. So from this you can find if only 1 tap is there means how many minutes it will take to fill the same tank. So that you can find. Here more number of taps, so less time it will take to fill the tank. Here 1 tap as compared to 8 taps, only 1 tap is here. So it is, so here it is less number of taps. So more time it will take to fill the tank. Only 1 tap is there. So it will take more time. So if more comes means you have to multiply. Okay, so what you can multiply 8 into 20. That that is you will get a 160 minutes. Okay, so one tap will take 160 minutes to fill the same tank, that tank. Okay, so our question is, if in place of one tap there are 10 taps are there, so how many minutes it will take to fill the tank? So you can compare with the one tap's case. So one tap will take 160 minutes. So if in place of one tap 10 taps are there, means it will take less time to fill the tank. Okay, here number of taps it is less here, so it will take more time. Okay, now here if there are 10 taps means number of taps is more, so it will take less time to fill the tank. So less comes means you have to divide. Okay, so divide 160 by 10. Okay, you will get 16 minutes. So if there are 10 taps, it will take 16 minutes to fill the tank. Okay. Seventh question. In 25 days, 18 men complete a work. How many men are required to complete the work in 15 days? Okay, so 25 days, 18 men are required to complete that work. Okay, now in place of this 25 days, that work is to be completed in 15 days. Okay, we have to complete that work in 15 days. So how many men are required to complete that work? Okay, so given in the question, if the work is to be completed in 25 days, 18 men are required. Okay, so from this you can find if that work is to be completed in one day, how many men are required. Okay, so 25 days means here more number of days, so less number of men. Okay, now one day, here less number of days, so more number of men are required. Okay, so you can compare these two. Here 25 days, here one day, so here more days, so less number of men. Okay, here less days, so more men will be required. So if more comes means you have to multiply. So multiplying 25 into 18, you will get 450 men. Okay, so if that work is to be completed in one day, 450 men are required. So our question is, if that work is to be completed in 15 days, okay, so how many men are required? So you can compare these two. Okay, so here one day, less number of days, so more number of men are required. Okay, now here 15 days means more days, so less number of men are required. Okay, so less comes means you have to divide. Okay, so you can divide 450 by 15. Okay, so 450 by 15, you will get 30 men. Okay, so in 15 days, if that work is to be completed in 15 days, 30 men are required. Okay. Eighth question. For 28 men, the provision lasts for 30 days. For how many men will the provision last for 21 days? So, provision means providing something. It can be food. Okay. So, the provision lasts for 30 days if there are 28 men. Okay. So, if the provision lasts for 21 days, for how many men it can be provided? Okay, that is the question. So, the provision lasts for 30 days. Here you need to find how many men will the provision last for 21 days. So days we can write first. Okay, so the provision lasts for 30 days if there are 28 men. Okay, so from this we can find 1 days. If the provision lasts for 1 day, for how many men it can be provided, that we can find from this. So here more number of days, here less number of days. So more, if the provision lasts for more number of days means there will be less number of men. Okay, less number of men will be here. If the provision lasts for less days means more men will be there. Okay, so more, if more comes means you have to multiply. Okay, so here more days, provision lasts for more days means there will be less number of men. The provision lasts for less days means there will be more number of men, more people will be there. Okay, so multiply. So 30 into 28, you will get 840. So 840 men will be there. If the provision lasts for 1 day, then there will be 840 men. Okay, now our question is, if the provision lasts for 21 days, for how many men it can be provided? Okay, so you can find here 1 day, less days, more men. 21 days, here more number of days, so less number of men. Okay, so less comes means we have to divide. Okay, so 840 divided by 21, we will get 40 men. Okay, so if there are 40 men, then the provision lasts for 21 days. Okay, so do the 9th problem as homework. So this much for this class. Thank you.